What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Snowy Kurama. We are here for week 2 of the PDT Clash in Cursed Poison team tour against UDL. We played UDL in PGP 500. I don't remember exactly how it went. We probably lost because of our shit record then. But hey, we can only go up from here, and I'll keep saying that until we're done. We have Table Guy starting us off, getting redemption from his match last time against this team. It looks like it's a Mega Lop team. It's got Zarude. There's no Terra, so I don't know exactly how good Zarude is without Terra. It's got to be decent, especially since it has knockoff again. Or not again, but it has knockoff like it should have the first time, but we aren't in Gen 8 anymore, so we're okay. It's got a Mew too. It's not Mewtwo, Mew as well, so it's a little scary. There's also an Aegislash. Kind of surprised we didn't get a Mega Aegislash. That thing would be nuts, actually. Adding 100 to all those stats. Yikes. Yikes! What do I think we're leading with? So, as I said last time, this league lets you just switch teams with whoever. And it looks like Table Guy has the Sand team that Ditto used last time. We'll see how he pilots this one. I don't know who's leading. Maybe Lop, just to get in some damage and have the form. So maybe expecting Lop, we could go with a Mungus. Maybe even the Hippo. Or maybe even the Screamtail. Screamtail seems like it'd be an okay lead. I don't see Aegislash leading, so I think it's going to be Screamtail and Lop. And away we go. Mandibuzz is in first. Never mind, it's a Mew time. Okay, guess I'm just wrong twice. Stealth Rock is now up. We see a knockoff against the Mew, who is holding the lefties. Alright, Will-O-Wisp on the Mandibuzz. We see Defog getting rid of the rocks right away. Looks like Table Guy doesn't really want them to stick around very often. Fezandipity's in. We have a knock here, getting rid of the Rocky Helmet. A lot of knocks on the Rocky Helmet. It's a safe item, I suppose, to knock, because it does damage. You turn into the Mew, who cannot be, well, it can be knocked, but it's not going to do as much as it did. Roost on the Mandibuzz. We have Stealth Rock up. Into the knock. Did I advertise on the PDT server? I think I did. I need to check. I think I went there first, actually. I feel bad for the LBL server because I pinged everyone twice. I almost didn't do that. But screw that, I guess. I don't know. It won't happen very often that I ping everyone twice. Mew is not Mew. Mandibuzz is hurt by the burn. Ice Beam not doing too much. Mandibuzz is bulky. Roosting back up to full. What do we see next? We see a roost from the Mew. Into Defog, no more rocks. Kinda just want to go normal speed if this is how it's gonna be. Screamtail's in. Okay. We have something new. Stealth Rocks are back up. Rocks are back on the menu. Aegislash is now in to get rid of this fairy, possibly. We have a Thunder Wave, which is good. We don't want that thing moving. Hippo's in now to take some steel move and also just do some damage. Sub Aegislash. Very interesting. Very interesting. I never think of sub, ever. Ever, ever. Okay, we have our own rocks up. Take that. Toxics on the Hippo. Not a Pokemon you want to have Toxics for sure. King's Shield. Into the Earthquake. Running those sand turns out. Alright, Mandibuzz is in. What attack are we going with it? Or Aegislash Shadow Ball? Mandibuzz is going to take that. He's going to eat it for breakfast. Does not like the Spadef drop, though. That kind of sucks. Roost off the damage. We're going to see another Shadow Ball. It's going to do... It doesn't even do all that much. Even with the drop, that's insane. That's kind of insane. We're going to see King Shield here, likely. Yep. On what? Manabus's U-turn? Knock. Not going to do anything here. Alright, defogs again. That's... clicks Shadow Ball here, 19%, not doing a lot. Manabuzz is just going to sit here on this Aegislash, even with the Spit F drop. Amoonguss is in. We have Toxic, not doing anything to this Amoonguss. I like the Shiny for it, too. Foul Play, crit, probably matter for this sub. Shadow Ball not taking it as well. Another Foul Play, maybe it didn't matter. It is an attack form. Blade mode or whatever. Okay, Amoonguss cannot live all of these special attacks just like Mandibuzz was with the Spit F drop. King Shield into a Synthesis. Good call, not foul playing into the shield. Foul play here, not doing anything. Okay, yeah, because of the defense form. Shadow Ball doing quite a bit of damage here. Is Amoonguss faster or what is it? It couldn't be. Drill is in. Aegislash comes out from Mew. into Mandibuzz, who's going to try to roost here, I'm sure. Will-O-Wisp, very nice call on Table Guy's part. Screamtail comes in. Ice Beam here. No freeze, no freeze. Thank you. Alright, Manaphy. What are you going to be doing here? Are we going to Tail Glow up? See rocks? Zarude comes in. Scald, do we get the burn? No burn. We need to get some hacks on our side. Come on. Amoonguss is in. Ready to click that strength stat? I don't think it gets it, actually. Just gotta click the synthesis. Alright. Clicked it. Very good. Alright, synthesis up again on the Amoonguss. Aegislash is paralyzed. Paralyzed with fear, one might say. Foul Play's not doing a lot to the blade form. Ooh, again, fully paralyzed. Alright, Foul Play again. This game is kinda slow, not gonna lie. We are in turn 32, and everybody is still alive. Alright, we see a roost from the Mandibuzz. Aegislash is probably gonna keep trying. Oh, how many times has it been fully paralyzed? Bro has not moved an inch. Alright, now he's moving. Shadow Ball, Mandibuzz is taking it. No problem. No problem at all. Into the shield form, King Shield, another knockoff. This Aegislash is annoying, but it's been static. It's like 10 times, so you're paralyzed. Oh, and this shit-eating Grin has Toxic, too. This is some stall. Shadow Ball in the Manaphy. We have a knockoff into the Aegislash. Toxic here. Drill is now in, ready to click the Earthquake. Can Mega here as well. Does not care about Toxic either. Alright, we have Sub-Drill. Interesting. Shadow Ball gets rid of it. That kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Lando comes in. We have an Earthquake, so that was pretty good by the opponent. Mandibuzz, Earth Power. We did the same thing. Tuke played that game. Taunt, so no roosting here. We have a knockoff instead. Ready for that taunt. No more Life Orb for Lando. Significantly weaker. Manaphy takes only 18 from that Sludge Wave. Fez comes in on a U-turn. Alright, who comes in? Drill. Iron Head. Ooh, barely misses out in the Heat Wave. We dodge those. Iron Head gets rid of the Pheasantipity. Finally, something goes down on turn 47. Lop comes in. Clicks the Mega. Uses Swords Dance. We learned about Swords Dance a lot from last week. Screamtail comes in. I'm going to go ahead and just slow this back down. Close Combat. Screamtail takes that even with the +2. Also has a Rocky Helmet. Pretty decent. Aegis Slash comes in on the fairy. Makes sense. Of course it will. Dazzling Gleam, doing nothing. Amoonguss comes in. We probably will see a sub here. Shadow Ball instead. I mean, that makes sense. It's super effective into the Screamtail. What next? Hippo is in. Ooh, paralyzed. This Aegis Slash and getting paralyzed is the bane of its existence for sure. God, I can't speak. Mew is in. We have Stealth Rocks back up. Mew's going to be able to do the same thing on our side. Screamtail's here. Stealth Rocks are now up. Aegis Slash is in. We have a Wish. And I think the Wish is probably to go into Mandibuzz. Or in a Drill. Just in case of a Shadow Ball and we can live. Oh, and we'll be at full. We will be at full. Drill has to outspeed Zarude, right? It doesn't? It doesn't? 335. Oh, gotcha. Megahorn's going. It does kill. Expertly done with Megahorn. Lop comes in. It's ready to click that CC. We can go up to Amoonguss right now. Okay. Swords. Table Guy called that and clicked Earthquake. Very nice. Very nice. Lando's here. We go to Amoonguss on the Earth Power. No Spadef drop, but Amoonguss cannot take another one of those. Mandibuzz comes in. It's going to take all the Earth Powers in the world. Saw that switch into the Sludge Wave. Okay. Sludge Wave, Mandibuzz. Brave Bird not doing anything. Makes sense, because burn. And Mandibuzz isn't that strong in the first place. Earth Power. Taking that well. Into a Knock. Just trying to do some residual damage into Lando. Maybe knocking just in case something switches in, but Sludge Wave is able to take down the Lander. Not the Landorus, the Mandibuzz. Manaphy is now in. These rocks are racking up the damage. Aegis Slash, who is still very close to full. Scald. Aegis Slash is a great switch into that because it cannot be burned. Not like it would care anyway, considering it's a special attacker. You turn into what? Drill? It powed on instead. It's already toxic, so it can't be toxic again. We're going to see a Shadow Ball come off. Hit Powdon's not going to be able to take too many of those. Looks like it's going to be able to only take maybe one more. Maybe two, depending on how that roll came out. King Shield, and it was Slack Off. This was the wrong game to start with. We're on turn 67. Alright, Mew takes an Earthquake pretty decently. Drill comes in. What's Mew going to want to do here? Ice Beam for the Drill. It's pretty decent. How are the boys doing? We're not doing that bad, Snow. Not going to lie. Our first week was 3-4, which is very unfortunate. We were quite close on some games, and some games were some blowouts. But right now, it's Stall Guy versus Long Ice. And Stall Guy looks like he's doing pretty decent. Amoonguss is here. Into an Earth Power. Ooh, takes him out. Hippo comes in. What's he going to do to this Lando? I'm not sure. Maybe just going to click Slack Off. Ice Fang into the Rock Polish, because Landorus gets that back now in that Dex. Ice Fang is pretty good bring. Aegis Slash is in. Earthquake not quite killing it here. And he gets parried for like the 12th time this game. The 12th time this game. This is a snow game. Stall, but sand. Nah, man, it's Table Guy, aka Stall Guy. Slack Off here. This is the first person I've seen that was stalling with sand. Shadow Ball. This Aegis Slash is going to do everything it can to probably stay alive. Low-key, I thought about joining this. Yeah, it'd have been cool. I got quite a few new faces in the team LBL. Alright, Earthquake here, and Stall Guy takes it. His game from this week and his game from last week average out to probably a regular game in length. Nicely done with the Mega Hornet of the Zarude. That was pretty good. Very unfortunate for them that Aegislash got paralyzed like 12 times that entire run. Yikes. Nicely done, Table Guy. We are starting off 1-0. Up next, we have Bart against Treant. It's good for the homies. What the team tour is? Yeah, it's fun. It's some fun stuff, collaborating with your team and creation draft. You can make whatever you want, so long as everybody doesn't take your stuff. Mega Scolipede is on the other side. Bart has... I think he's using the same team he used last time? No, he's not. Whose team is this? Who used this last time? I don't quite remember. It wasn't Ditto. Ditto used the sand. No, maybe this was Bart's team, because I remember the Clefable and the Samurott. Oh, new faces. Yeah, definitely. Definitely going to have some new faces coming up and doing some things. Celebi is the GOAT. Yeah, I haven't used Celebi in a while. I don't like its typing, but it's definitely got some good stats and a good role with healing and all of that. Rooting for the Celebi friend? That's fucked. Alright. Who's gonna be leading? I could see Cinderace. I could see Rotom. I don't remember if Scolipede gets hazards or not. I think it gets spikes and T-spikes, so that thing could potentially lead. Bart is likely going the Samurott. I could see the Lopunny just to get the form and get out. Typing's good if you know how to use it. I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not doubting it for sure. It's remained pretty decently tiered this whole time for a reason. I'm going the starters, Ace and Samurott. Rotom, alright. And a Samurai, I got one of them. Ceaseless Edge, another Rotom, doing some chip. We see Reflect, so this is Screen's Rotom. Ceaseless Edge again, we're just getting up these spikes. Rotom goes Volt Switch, doing some pretty big damage into Samurai. I'm not surprised. Oh no, are we clicking Court Change? No, we're clicking U-turn into the Flygon instead. Makes sense. You don't want to give away your screen. All right, Great Tusk is in. This thing could Ice Spinner. Zapdos is in. That does not protect from the Ice Spinner, Bart. But could potentially get the Static. No Static. All right. Kyurem is in. Resistant to Grass, Ground, Water, Electric, Fighting, and Psychic. That's incredible. That's 6 different spammable types. That's fair. Who cares that it's 4 times weak to Bug? Just run Moltres, Flame Body into the U-turn. Yeah, that's super fair too. That seems like a good core, and then put a water type in there. It's almost like that's a suggested type core for draft. I don't know, man. Crazy. Kyurem is in, ready to click Freeze Dry or Ice Beam or whatever. Missing the Hurricane. We are on our Vaniscanics. Thunder Wave into the Kyurem. Pretty decent. Ice Beam getting rid of the Zapdos. Not sure if that was worth the Thunder Wave, but here we are. I could be wrong. Clefable's in. Electro Swing, like the nickname because of Jacynth. Cinderace. Ooh, we're Cosmic Power, Stored Power on this thing. Alright, Flygon is in. Gunk Shot. Please no poison. Thank you. Didn't even do all that much into the Flygon either. It's resisted. I keep forgetting the ground resists poison. Kyurem's in against the Dragon. Zapdos' Pressure. Got it. I wasn't really looking at that. Clefable is now back in. Flash Cannon. Good predict there. Oh, you get the Spadef drop too. That's disgusting. We have to switch into Flygon. Earth Power. Alright. Good. Good there. Samurot's in for the sack. Ooh, Para. Alright, knocking off the Kyurem. Life Orb is gone. Earth Power gets rid of the Samurott. Alright, this thing is damaged. How's Bart gonna take it? We have Lopunny in. Great Tusk. Clicking Mega. Into Fake Out. Alright, not bad. Okay, Rocky Helmet. Not bad for the Kyurem, of course. U-turn into the Rocky Helmet. We're just whittling ourselves away. What is this Tusk wanting to do? Set up some rocks, which look like they're going to be here to stay. Okay, Flygon gets defogged. Never mind. Never mind. Lives an Ice Spinner. This guy has some bulk on him. Cinderace is in. Are we clicking the Earthquake? Ah, Cinderace. That HP bar went down so fast. That was a quick takedown there. Alright, Rotom is in. We have Clefable coming in on Flygon. Or for Flygon. Reflect up into the Volt Switch. Kind of surprised there wasn't a light screen along with that, but it's fine. Scoliped's here. Moonlighting up. Cinderace honorary poison type, yes. Alright, sub. Those things probably sub-speed boost. Getting up some speed boost before it megas, maybe? Unless that's banned, I'm not entirely sure. Poison Jab crit. Yikes. Yikes. That sucks. I guess that's payback for the crit with Flygon, but I don't think that mattered. Alright, Defog getting rid of the screen. Not bad. But Scolipede is racking up those boosts. I bet that Mega and the Speed Boost is not legal, since it hasn't done that yet. Or maybe he just wants all that speed. Never mind, there it is. Poison Jab gets rid of the Flygon. The Scolipede gets Earthquake, doesn't it? Fake Out on the Scolipede. Flinches. Alright, Poison Jab. Crit. I don't think that mattered. Not at +4. Alright, Iron Moth, can you do it? Rock Slide for the Iron Moth. Takes it down. Yeah, everything gets defogged back since it is Nat Dex. I never know because I haven't played Nat Dex in so long. Nice try here, Bart. You got some nice paras with the Kyurem. It was nothing compared to Table Guy's like 15 Aegis/Para turns, but there's that at least. Getting rid of the Cinderace is really good too. This Scolipede just kind of ran through you at the end. All your guys were weakened. This crit was nasty too. That was awful. But we are now 1-1. Nice try to Bart. Next up, we have Holy Macaroni, the holiest of Macs, versus Teriso169. Looks like it could be either Mega Gren or Mega Stoys. No Mega on Mac's team here. Interesting. No Terra on that D-Knight. Oh, but it could be Mega. I forgot it gets Mega. It's probably Mega D-Knight then, because Mega Gren supposedly isn't that good in this league because it can't do anything with Battle Bond. I don't think Regieleki leads here. I guess I know why it's here. It's because of those two waters. I could see Terrapagos leading for rocks. I could also see Treads leading for rocks and or spin. Or just getting some damage. Terapagos and Gliscor. Let's see. Let's do it. Ogerpon, never mind. Into Moltres. Okay. 2 fire types leading. Hurricane. Oh, the fake Focus Sash into a Rock Tomb. So now this Scarfed Moltres is gonna go down to the eye of... Ah, man. Oh, man. That would have been so good. Regieleki's in. Gliscor is now in. See, an Acrobatics? Interesting. Flying Gem Acrobatics. Prem is now in, ready to click the Ice Beam, or maybe even the Sparkling Aria, I guess, is what you could do against this guy, because it heals burns, not all status. Ogerpon's in for the sack. Surfs, gets rid of it. Thing should have been dead turn 1, though. God. Alright, Gliscor's back in, ready to probably just double switch. Okay, we have a Protect instead. Seeing a lot of Stolly Gliscor, not enough double dancing. Kinda suspicious. Blastoise is here. Bad, shamelessly. I figured you would be. Muck is here against Stoys. Okay, we have the Shell Smash. No Mirror because this isn't Ditto playing. We have a Curse Muck though. Okay. Earthquake Shuka eating that up. Into a Knock, getting rid of this guy. Landsat Berry, what is that? Is that like a... It's one of those stat boosting berries. D-Knight's in, ready to... or clicking Dragon Dance. We have Ice Punch. Crit through the multiscale. Unless it wasn't multiscale, but... Yikes. Alright, Mega Gren is in. Scald. No burn. Gunk Shot gets rid of the Gren. Let's do it. Mac and Primarina are like ketchup and mustard. It's a good mod. I love Primarina. It's my favorite Alolan starter, even before competitive. Earthquake got rid of the Muck. It did a lot of work, so that's fine. Prim comes in. We see Protect. This Gliscor is going to be very annoying for Mac to break through if it keeps doing this. Cheating. Ms. Magius is here. We see a Surf. Rogup Berry. I don't think I've ever seen that used ever. Regieleki comes in to the Nightshade. This is a strange Ms. Magius. Alright. Gliscor's in. Acrobatics is doing nothing. Snow, you won't draft it. You won't draft Prim round 1 next season. Earthquake takes down the Regieleki. Very unfortunate. But of course that was going to happen. Fezandipity though? Yeah, Fez is good. Another dual dancer I really like. Protect on the Gliscor. We see Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner is probably going to be able to take out both. Big damage. Doesn't take it out though. Earthquake. Treads lives that too. It's got some good defense though. Protects here. And a Spinner. Alright, Ice Spinner again. Bro just keeps living these hits. Alright. Treads goes down. Is Terapagos going to be the one coming in? He hasn't come in all game. There's Terapagos. I wipe Totals. Okay, man. Alright, Miss Magius comes in. Apparently this is the counterplay to Terapagos. Rapid Spin, not going to raise the speed. But Prim comes in. This is going to be tight. Taunts the Prim. What's the iconic mon that you're most known for? How about... Oh, first round Prim, second round Scizor. There you go. Sniping Tylord's pet, too. It's probably going to be your freaking Gotharita, dude. At least that's it for me. Aqua Jet does not kill the Miss Magius. Nightshade does it. I think it might be lights out for Mac, unfortunately. Pain split. Going all the way back up there. Dark Pulse. Okay, good that he's got the Dark Pulse for this thing. He's doing a lot of residual with that Pain split. Okay, it's down to the wire. Gliscor is weak, but that doesn't mean too much because it's Gliscor. Ice Beams here. Alright, he does it with another Ice Beam. Very nicely done to Mac. This game was very back and forth. Very much looked like Teresa was going to do it, especially with that very, very creative Rowett Berry Miss Magius. Got this probably iconic Mon and in Teen Tour running over things with Terra Shadow Tag Gothitelle. That'd be pretty crazy. This was stupid. This thing should have died turn 1. This thing should have died turn 1. I liked the Curse Muck. That was cool. It did a lot of damage too. Nicely done, Mac. I think that puts us to 1 and 2. So if we can just win the rest of the games, that would be really good for us. We'll just have to see how that goes. Benny's Canix making his debut in this team tour, just like Mac did just last game. I don't know why we have a bunch of broken PNGs here. Not entirely sure. The Gothline is probably your iconic. Great design, too. Shadow Tag needs to be legal next season. I mean, you can still draft Gothorita. Just don't expect it to do what it does. Okay, it looks to be Valiant, which is this broken one, and then it's Alcremie and Nidoqueen, which are these broken ones. I don't know why that's how it is, but it is. Probably Mega Chestnut on the other team, and there's no way Venice has there's no way that's Mega Ments. That can't be legal. Special Salamence with Surg Hurricanes. It might be. It might be. Alright. I'm just gonna say maybe his or something. Yeah, his. I don't know. What does Venice lead with here? Maybe Val or Darkrai to put on some pressure right away. 2 Darkrai's on the screen. Maybe lead Chestnut unless it's gonna do some mega stuff. Nidoqueen maybe, right? I don't think he leads Darkrai anymore. Could be Val. Val looks pretty good here as soon as Nidoqueen goes down. Let's say Darkrai Nidoqueen. Chestnut leads. I wasn't expecting that. In a Rotom. Okay, so I was thinking it might have been Rotom, but I was like, there's no way if I'm thinking it's going to be Queen. Hurricane, Hurricane, Hurricane. Let's see it. Cyclizar is in. On the Will-O-Wisp. That's a good Will-O-Wisp. Even though Cyclizar doesn't really do too much damage regardless. Overheat. Yikes. Maybe it wasn't a good maybe it wasn't a good Will-O-Wisp. Alright, we have another Screens Rotom. Darkrai is in. We have another Overheat. It's not going to do anything with the screens plus the debuff. Alright, Alcremie is here. Does Darkrai click the poison button? It clicks Nasty Plot instead. That's even scarier. Let's see what happens next. Click Sledge Bomb. Ooh, Alcremie lives on 3. Alluring Voice. That thing, it doesn't prevent healing, clearly. Maybe, okay, actually, that's the one that confuses on stat boost, isn't it? Alright, Dark Pulse takes it out regardless, so it doesn't even matter. Gold is in. Is this guy Scarf? He's probably... Oh, he's not Scarf. He's Colbur, though. Lives. T-Waves. Yikes. That's not going to be good, considering that all Thunder Waves have just been paralyzing guys left and right. Dark Pulse. Alright, Golden goes down. Never mind. We're fine. I just don't think that Darkrai is going to be doing what it's meant to do for the rest of the team. Rest of the opponent's team. Draco through the screen. Crits. Gets rid of the Darkrai. Special Cyclizar is doing some damage here. More damage than I was figuring it would. Val is in. Clicks U-turn. Okay, it's Life Orb. Got it. Nidoqueen's here. Val clicks Psychic and anticipating the Nidoqueen. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What are we doing next? Protects here. What does Val do? Baby clicks off Psychic again. Makes sense. Would have kind of sucked if a Darkrai came in, but it's not going to want to do that. Let's be real. Okay, it does. Moonblast predicting the Darkrai. Very nice, Vennies. Very nice. Cyclizar's in. You can just do that again. Rotom comes in instead on the sack, I guess just in case there's a Nidoqueen. Hyper Voice gets rid of the Rotom. What comes in next? Is it Mence? Are we Mencing him? There's the Mence. Alright, let's see that Hurricane, buddy. Draco instead. That's not as cool as Hurricane, but that could potentially miss too. Not that I want you to do that. Chestnut's here. Goes into Val on the Mega. There's the Mega Chestnut. Clicks of Leech Seed. Okay. Very annoying. Salamence is back in with the Intimidate. Synthesis, not doing anything. That's what we like to see. Hurricane! He hits the Hurricane! He hits the Hurricane! Let's go! Let's go! Nidoqueen's in. Hurricane! Two Hurricanes in a row for Venny's Canix. Known Hurricane Misser. I don't think we can say that about him anymore. I think he's turned over a new leaf. I think the Hurricane has whipped around the leaf and just turned it around, and now he's hitting him. Now he's hitting him. Val should just win here, really, minus Psych. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It is crazy. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. You had some crazy good reads between the Psychic and Moonblast. That was working very well for you, for sure. Arcanine and Tentacruel didn't even need to come out. This Darkrai with the Nasty Plot was doing some good work, even though this Golden Go lived through the Colbur. The crowd goes wild. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nicely done. That is... I forgot the score already. I think it's 2-2 now. 3 games left. If we win all 3 of them, we go positive. We got Lego versus Adam Mew. I recognize that name. I don't know from where. It's probably BRL. It's probably BRL. Perhaps BFO Search. That might be the one. It's one of those two. Addie needs to bring back BFO Surge. She's probably going to do it in June again, though, so I can't freaking play. Anyway, we have the Mega Chandelier team, which I think is the one LEGO used last time. Sinistra, though. Good Mon, probably one of my favorites. Probably my favorite ghost. Or it's my favorite grass. I don't know which. What are we leading? We could lead the thing here. The Coco. I don't know if we want to because there's a tank. But maybe getting up the terrain is just fine. Oh, the Lycanroc guy has Lycanroc. That's nice. I'm thinking it's going to be Coco. Maybe Coco Tink. Maybe Coco Aloe. Venice, you missed your game. You missed your game. You did great, dude. Those reads with the Valiant and those 2 Hurricane hits. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. On BF. I don't know what that means. Either way, you had a great run in your game. Very nicely done. Just wanted to say that to you. Coco, and I'm just going to say Tink just so we can get on going. Shandy, okay. Into Roaring Moon, that's not good. That's not what we want to see. Coco is in now. Alright, knockoff. Pretty free knockoff into the Shuka Berry. So now Earthquakes are going to be able to hit. Sinistra's in. Black Friday, gotcha. No, Black Friday, we didn't really even do any shopping. We saw Wicked, the second one. And it was alright. I mean, if you're a fan of the first one, I think you'll like the second one. Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. I knew Snow was here. Why am I... I was about to say, hey! Bought yourself a whole new laptop, nearly 2K for 1K? Hey, that's a good deal, dude. That is a crazy good deal. I've gotten... My PS4 I got on a Black Friday deal some years back. But at that point, the PS4 was already like a 5-year-old console. But last Black Friday, not this one, we got a PS5 for a pretty decent... I think it was like... It was probably as decent as I've ever seen it. It was like 30% off or something. Still good, but it's no 2K laptop for 1K. That's pretty crazy. Chandelier is now in. Alamola is here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Expedition 33 was like half off or something until December 2nd. I made a mental note to get it, and then I just didn't do it. Shit. Oh well. Still playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I guess I got some time. A foot of fucking snow. That's... Yeah. Our snow came in on Saturday or something. It was not a fun thing to drive through. Chandler used Willow on the Alamola that came in. Bundles here. Ready to freeze dry. Speed boosting bundle, which is good for a Roaring Moon who wants to Dragon Dance up. Sinistra's in, and it is invisible, so maybe it's not even in. Flip turn on the Sinistra into Chandelier. PC Gaming been laying off, never paying for online. That's fair. Got rain and cold wind. That sounds better than snowstorms. I had to drive through 2 of them, and the snow just started like 2 weeks ago, or like last week. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 has been very fun. I've been putting it off because I was just doing all this YouTube stuff, and then I was like, you know what? Let's rip off the Band-Aid and just do it. And it's been a really fun time. My wife and I have a file that we've been playing through. It's been a good activity for us. Tapu Koko's in. We have the Alamola. Discharge, not doing a ton. This thing might be Spadef. Flip turns here. Delphox comes in. I don't think it has anything to take advantage of the terrain. Tinglu. We have Mega Delphox here into a Grass Knot. Okay, so yeah, it gets that. I just don't remember any of these movesets that the new Megas get or anything. Sinistcha's here. Very strange. I mean, I guess blocking the Earthquake is good. Chandelier is in. You guys can't see the screen, but I just laughed at this stupid... Alright, Kizuhime, which is somebody who is watching. Holy moly, I'm catching a Leganon game live. And he said holy moly, and then stupid Mac said holy macaroni, which is only funny to people who know what his name is. Because it's Silver Knights on Showdown. Chandelier versus Sinistcha. Tinglu's in. Alamamola is now back. Makes sense. This thing is going to want to take whatever Tinglu is going to dish out. Okay, never mind. It's just switching back to Sinistcha. Rocks up. Makes more sense than Earthquake. Glad you did that. Chandelier. Strength Sap. You're not going to get back. Okay, you actually got a lot back. A lot more than I expected. Aloe's in. We have a Hex. Good. Willow Hex. Very nice. Another Hex here. We're going to see a Wish. We're going to see a Flip Turn instead, which is fine for your generator, I suppose. Roaring Moon is now in against Chandelier. Again, not something you want to see. Tinglu. He is applying pressure with this Roaring Moon. Knock off. And it's going to just keep clicking knock however many times it wants. Alright, Sinistcha. And a Corv. You can click a U-turn pretty freely. Ooh, Calm Mind, Sin. Oh, bulk up, Corv. Shadow Ball. If this thing is Mirage Mirror, then that'd be... That's what it's called, right? Mirage Mirror? I don't think it is. I can check it. Mirror Armor, that's what I was thinking of. So if I got Spadef drops of Shadow Ball, it just happened to Sinistcha. That'd be pretty cool. Stealth Rock up on with the Tinkaton. We're just gonna click that bulk up. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Knocking off crit, but it's still not doing too much. Akaberry for the Delphox, seems like. Power Trip, very interesting, even though it's not boosting. Oh no, that's just the, that's physical stored power. I completely forgot about it. Doing some, or racking up the damage rather on the Tinkaton. Knocking off here. Power Trip. Crit. Doesn't kill though. That would have been a nice kill. Knock off here. Clearly just trying to sack the Tink. Roosts up. Very nice. You could probably even afford to get up another bulk. Power Trips instead. Fair enough. Gets rid of the Tink. Who comes in next? That is the Delphox. It clicks Fire Blast because I can freely do that without the Akaberry. I don't even know if that would have saved it. Tinglu is in. Good luck. I mean... Crit Grass Knight. Grass Knot. Very nice. Very cool. Aloe is now in. Delp stops this. For what? Freeze Dry? Are you talking to like Delp's team that he was using last week? Or are you talking about another game? Terapagos is now in. Flip turns, pops the Terra Shell for Chandelier to come in. Rapid Spin, no getting rid of the rocks for Adam. Earth Power, crit. I don't think it mattered, but that's... Why does he keeps getting all these crits, dude? We want the crits. You can't have them. Close Combat gets rid of the Terapagos. Oh, the Corv had Rock Polish, or whatever speed boosting move is. Does it get that? Does it get rock polish. Oh, I think it gets agility. Yeah, maybe he should have had agility if he even had it. It could have been the bulk up. That could have been body press for this thing. Coco comes in. Earthquake gets rid of it. Yeah, makes sense. No more Shuka on it. Bundles in. I think it's speed booster, so it's going to be faster. Clicks the ice beam. Okay, do we call the Delphox switch? Do not call the Delphox switch. Flip turn gets rid of the Delphox into the Lycanroc. Electric terrain only has 3 turns left, I think. I doubt he is the terrain extender. Crunch almost gets rid of the Sinistra. Very close. Matcha Gotcha gonna get all that HP back. Sinistra is a crazy little thing. Freeze Dry. Ooh, he's got the Yachi, so he lives and can Matcha. Iron Bundle Spadef is bad. And that's the game. All those crits were awful. The lead Chandelier versus the lead Roaring Moon. Not a fun position to try to get out of. And this Roaring Moon was commanding a lot of offensive presence and pressure against this whole team. That was very unfortunate. I liked the Willow Hex from Chandelier. I don't know what its special attack is now, but it's probably like 165. It's probably one of those, so it's got to be very strong hexes. Yeah, very nice try, Lego. There's only so much you can do against a Sinistra. I'm just saying. One of the best ones ever made. So I think that puts us at 2-3. So if Iger and Delp can win their games, then we will be positive. Lego showed up, so it was better than the 0-3 would have gotten. Damn. I will not say that you were wrong for that. Okay, so Iger has Tylord's Reign versus this super fat stall Dugtrio team. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to click the X button, but we have to watch this because this is what we do. Oh, I don't want to watch this game. We're going to be here until 1 a.m. Who's ready for turn 3000? Okay. Correct answer is clocked. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, who's leading? Might be one of those flapping birds. Into Claude. Iger also likes leading Hat into potential hazard setters. I don't know if I'd want to lead Hat into 2 poisons, though. Pelipper, Clodsire. That's my guess. Regenerator. Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. I think you get it too, right? Yeah. All 3 of these fuckers. Dougie can't trap the birds. That's true. That's true. Arena trap doesn't work on the flying. Maybe it's actually Torn. Torn and Pelly. Only removal is Torn. That's true. I just see all the fat fucks in Dugtrio, and I know that's very annoying. So I just immediately am repulsed. Okay, Torn and Hat. I should have stuck with my gut on Hat. I'd have gotten both of them. Hurricane. We're not the only ones that can hit the Hurricane, I guess. Ooh, hit themselves in confusion. We are not starting off strong. Pex is in. Switching out into Arc. Going into Swampert. Alright, you just keep them guessing. Clodsires in, so we did a good switch here. Hydrapple. Mega Swampert. Ice Punch for the Hydrapple. That's good. Yachi Berry is unfortunate, though. Toxapex is in. Are we Earthquaking or Flip Turning? That's also a good option. Has the helmet revealed. Pelipper is now in. We're gonna probably U-turn or something. We're knocking instead, getting rid of the helmet. Not a bad idea, considering that Swampert definitely wants to be hitting this thing. And Urshifu. Archaludon is in. We can send off Electro Shots if we want. But a ground is for sure going to be coming. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You've got some plays in ya. Going Torn instead of going one of the grounds. Focus Blast does not hit into Hatterene. Toxapex is now in. Hat clicks Shy Shock, that's good. Doing some damage to this thing. Archaludon comes on in. We see a Poison Jab, not doing anything. I wonder... I don't think this thing is fast. No, it's his helmet. I just see a physical move, and I'm like, huh? Alright, Electro Shot into the Grass Dragon. Not the best, but hey, damage is damage, even though it's a Regenerator mod, so you pretty much did negative damage. Draco Meteor into the Claude. Claude has some great Spadef, so it's not the best. Torn comes in. Archaludon or Earthquakes doesn't really work out very well. U-turns here, gets the stamina boost. Does this thing get Body Press? It might get Body Press. It probably does. Oh, Draco into the Hydrapple. That's good. Hatterene comes on in, taking the Fickle Beam, I guess. Alright, Torn is now in. Iger needs to get up some rocks with Swampert or something. All these switches. I don't think he brought them, though. Nuzzle into the Clef. That's Parad. Okay, Future Sight. Into the Moonblast. Luckily, there's no Dark type on General Snowrun's team, so something's going to get hit with the Future Sight. Moonblast here. And Psyshock doing some good damage to Clef. Used Aromatherapy too, which not used to seeing that. Future Sight got rid of the Clefable, which is great. Alright, Big Dougie's in. It's going to be able to Earthquake. Alright, Sucker Punches instead. I don't know why it did that against a base 29 speed Pokemon, but whatever. That's fine, I guess. Swampert's in. We have Torn coming in as well. Flip turning into the Kilowattrel, who's going to be able to throw off some Thunders. Never mind. Please don't click Thunder. Oh, we do not hit that Hurricane. That's kind of rough. A confusion on this thing would have been cool. Pelipper's in. Getting up the rain after the Hurricane. Smart. That's the order. Alright, Toxapex is in. Can we click a U-turn? Defog instead, getting rid of the rocks. Does not get rid of the weather, which is great. Hurricane. Gets confusion. Confused. Hit. Ah, Scalds instead. Oh, gets the burn. You should have hit yourself. That was your line in the next. That was your line in the next scene. Knocking off the Specs. Okay, Specs Torn with the rain with the Hurricane would have been crazy. Then he's running this team confirmed. Yeah, I just logged into Iger's account. Hurricane under the Swampert. Alright, Pex is in. Do we get an Earthquake? We get a Flip Turn instead. Into the Kilo. There it is. Clicking a Hurricane here. There it is. Almost killing the Pex. That would have been great. Poison Jab into the Kilowattrel. Gets the Poison. Not good. At least Kilowattrel doesn't care too much about its HP. Hurricane, get the confusion. Hit yourself. Don't recover. Hit yourself. Hit yourself, don't recover, and we have to stay in and click it. We don't have to do that, I guess. Ah! Didn't get confused. Now he's all the way back at the fall. Yikes. Torn is here. Then he says the type to miss a hurricane and rain. Hey, Lego. Man. He just hit 2 without. Come on now. Archalodon's in. We see our hurricane. Alright. Please don't get confused. Ooh, Focus Blast almost killed here. Ah! So we hit ourselves in confusion. He's not going to do that. That's great. Cool. Hurricane gets rid of the Archalodon. Yikes. Against 2 grounds, the Electro Shot isn't that great. Kilowattrel's in. Goes Clodsire. Has to click Hurricane. Weather Ball into the unaware Clodsire. Not the Water Absorb, that's pretty good. Goes into Swampert. Into the Hydrapple. I guess that's good for the Ice Punch, which will be coming. Ice Punches the Hydrapple. Good. That thing's gone. The rest of these guys get Swamperted too. Except for here. Because there's no rain to outspeed the drill. Not the drill. The Dug. Pelipper's in. Clodsire's now in. Alright, we're going out to Kilowattrel. I mean, we can click the button. The silly, the water button. Dug Trio's in. Weather Ball. Hurricane. Gets him down to the sash. We're gonna see a Sucker Punch here from the Dug Trio. Urshifu comes in. That's a good Sucker Punch switch. Never mind, we have the Toxapex. I don't know what this thing is. Does it live? Okay, Swords Dance is up. On a recover. What is Urshifu gonna do here? Zen Headbutt. Okay, flinch. No flinch. Gets the haze. Yikes. Yikes. Surging Strikes is going to be able to take down this Toxapex, which is great. Okay, Urshifu can do pretty good into the rest of the team if it had a speed boost, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Torn is in. We have Pelipper coming in. Taking a Hurricane. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't hit. Well, you're going to die here anyway. U-turn. Doesn't even matter if you get hit in confusion. Doesn't matter at all. Dug is in. We're going to see a, what, Aqua Jet from Guy here. Reversal instead. Okay. Into a Swords Dance. Please have this stupid Aqua Jet good. Good. Alright, Torn is in. It's at full too. Hurricane gets rid of the Urshifu. Doesn't even try to click the Aqua Jet for chip. Kilo is in. Clodsire comes in. See a Thunderbolt. Does nothing, of course. Then Kilowattrel's just dead to the poison, likely. Yeah. Man, that sucked. I mean, Iger did some good chip into the whole team, but the Regenerator core was just too much. And this Clodsire coming in, pretty much forcing Iger to never really use his electric moves, because 2/3 of the, not 2/3. Yeah, no, 1/3 of the team, right? Yeah, 1/3 of the team could just come in and take it. Not to mention the 4x resist in the Hydrapple. Urshifu did some good stuff though. That was neat. Needed more hazards for sure. There was no hazards, and that would have been really bad for General Snow right here. But nice try to Iger. Can Delp finish this out for us? Can he get a win and have us go 3-4 again? Swampert needed to do a ton more. Yeah. Honestly, if that thing just had some rocks on it, there's a possibility that Archaladon was vested. I don't know if it was. But if not, that thing gets Stealth Rocks too. So that would have been very nice into that stall team. Especially if you have a Regenerator Core you're fighting. Delp's fighting 1 year. Got the Licky Licky out. Does this guy have... I mean, if this is self-weather of any sort, then the Cloud 9 would be great, but it's probably Oblivious. This the Mega Delphox team? I don't even know whose team this is. Rocks, Ice, EQ, and Flip is all needed. Yeah. That would have been a good moveset. Okay. Palafin for the form. And maybe Rotom to try to paralyze something. That's what I'm going to say. Last game of the week. Press the like if you haven't. Sub if you'd like to. If you're watching after the fact, do those things as well. And I appreciate everyone who has been watching and is watching. Great Tusk and Mesprit. You can always count on me being wrong on the leads. Licky Licky is in on the rocks. Treads is now here to take whatever normal move, I guess. And a knock, okay. No more boots for Treads. Great Tusk is in. We have the both Don fans here. Knock off into... Okay, no more Scarf for Tusk. Mesprit, are we Earthquaking? Hope not. Okay, we see some rocks instead. That's pretty good. Alright, Licky Licky. Future Sights. So we have a Gren here, so we could potentially soak it up. Alright, U-turn into who? Treads. We haven't seen the Palafin yet to get the form. Okay, Licky Licky clicks the wish. Are we going to see Rotom come in? No, Palafin is now here. Protects, potentially against their spin. That's not bad. Future Sight and get the wish right back up. Okay, Delp, I see you. Iron Treads is here again. Into a Dragon Tail. So he was here, now he's gone. Bolt is here. Not really a Pokemon you want to see come in. Volt switches. Licky Licky takes nothing, dude. Wow. Alright, Treads is here again. Into a Dragon Tail. Who comes in now? Bolt. Okay, so we're just cheating and are able to just bring in our Bolt anytime. Got it. Protects up into a Volt switch. Alright. This Licky Licky is just sitting on this field being stupid, fat, and annoying. Just what it's supposed to do. Treads is in. Are we Dragon Tailing? Or are we wishing? There's a Dragon Tail. Palafin this time. Another Pokemon you really don't want to see come in. Alright, Treads is here, taking some more chip. And a Weezing. Not the best switch in my opinion, because of that. Come on, Weezing. Will-O-Wisp, there we go. And Weezing, I don't think it has any healing, so I think it's going to rely on Licky Licky. Great Tusk is in now. Into a knock. The Scarf is already gone, so it doesn't matter. Alright, spinning away the rocks, so the Dragon Tail is not as effective. We have another knockoff on the Treads, and now it's gone. Does Tusk have the spin is the question. Meow misses a triple axle. What do we do here? Knockoff on the Meow. A close combat would have been nuts. Weezing comes in. It's pretty low here, so this is probably a sack. Oh, it's the Rocky Helmet. Okay, I think I missed that when it was hit with the Iron Head. Very nice. Taking down the Meowscarada with it. Mesprit's in. Here's a Rotom, ready to do some Willow Hexing possibly. Or just straight up Shadow Ball, trying to get some drops. Psychic out damaging the Mespray, and he gets the drop. Where's our hacks? Alright, there's the drop. I guess I got what I asked for. Rotom's gone now. Delphox is now in, ready to click the Mega if this is Mega Delphox, and it is. Psychic Terrain. Okay, stopping the Jet Punch and powering up Psychic or Psyshock, that's pretty cool. Expanding Force, I forgot about Expanding Force. Doesn't matter though, because the Brave Birding Moltres takes care of the Delphox. Alright, Greninja's in, still impervious to the priority moves. Mesprit's in. Are we going to see a Dark Pulse? There's the Dark Pulse. Colbur Berry doesn't matter because it's too low. It is too low. Oh, Battle Bond. Let's go. Palafin's in. Okay, Moltres is now in. We're going to probably see a Dark Pulse. Yep. Okay, Moltres goes down. He is just trying to wind the Psychic Terrain down so the Palafin can Jet Punch and do some Thunderclapping with Bolt. Dark Pulse does a lot here. Drain Punch is going to get it all the way back. Not all the way back up, but half is still decent, I suppose. How is Licky and Great Tusk going to pull it out here against these two crazy strong Mons? Goes out to Raging Bolt first. See a Headlong Rush just popping this thing like a balloon. Unfortunately, the Spadef is dropped and the defense for Palafin, so we see a Licky switch though. Jet Punch, crit! Ah, that's a nasty crit, dude. That is so nasty. We're gonna see a bulk up. Does a Licky hit into it instead? Knock off. No more Covert Cloak. Couldn't tell you what that was for. Maybe flinches. Jet Punch gets rid of the Licky, and I think that might be game. Tusk is in. Jet Punch gets rid of the Tusk. And that's the end of the game. Very nice try to Delp. Psychic Terrain, Expanding Force, Delphox was very cool. That was very cool. You also had some very nice switches. I don't quite remember what they were, but they were early on. This Licky, very annoying. And it did some good work here. A shame that we couldn't see the Scarf Tusk do some more. But the Dragon Tailing and just chipping down the team was a very, very nice strategy. We love to see Rocky Helmet taking out triple axling Cat for sure. Alright, Team LBL. This is another 3-4. Let's get a more cleaner sweep next week. We have to have... If we have one win, then we did better than last time. But let's make that more than one. Let's make that more than one. Let's get into the playoffs. We can do it. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. We can do it. Anyway, I hope you guys had a nice stream. I think these streams were very fun. It was very cool to see all these Mons do some stuff, especially since I haven't seen Nat decks in a while and haven't really seen many of the new Megas do anything that they do. Like I said, like the stream if you haven't, subscribe if you're new, if you'd like to. Trying to get up to 200 by the end of the year. We're cutting it close, but we might be able to do it. And I will see you for week 3 on Monday. Take care of yourselves out there. It's a rough